Just on that then, Ruben, can you say that Kobbie Mainoo, you want him to stay? Is he a United player that you want to keep, therefore?
Yeah, try and sell Kobbie Mainoo. I'll be outside everyone's house. I'm not allowing that to happen. That's I think there'd be riots at Old Trafford if they tried to sell Kobbie Mainoo.
We'll get back to Ruben and Adam in just a quick second, but remember, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to push the notification button as well, just so that you know when my next video hits. And also, if you've got something to say, if you think I'm talking rubbish, if you think they're talking rubbish, if you think we've missed anything, please put it in the comments. I read all of the comments. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Kobbie Mainoo, and could he really leave Manchester United? So I want you to think about, while you're watching, could Kobbie Mainoo actually be sold? Is this a real thing? And if so, why? And then afterwards, stick around, because I am going to be giving my thoughts on the whole of this strange situation in the ever-growing circus that is Manchester United. Anyway, here's the manager and here's Adam.
Speaking of academy graduates, Kobbie Mainoo, Alejandro Garnacho, United aren't going to sell them.
You're probably right.
Yeah, try and sell Kobbie Mainoo. I'll be outside everyone's house. I'm not allowing that to happen. I think there'd be riots at Old Trafford if they tried to sell Kobbie Mainoo. There's no way that could happen. I don't know, you guys obviously know a little bit more than me, but it feels like something where the club are maybe trying to get into a position where we're not just going to be giving out contracts. So if you want to be here, kind of A, have to earn your contract, and B, like, try and fight for your position to be here. If we kind of say we'll sell anybody, and anyone can get it and anyone can get sold, then, you know, we'll start to see players maybe kind of forcing our hand and trying to fight to stay at the club. That's why it kind of felt to me like, again, changing that culture by just saying, we'll sell anyone.
The narrative now is Kobbie's not untouchable. So there's a conflict, I think, of what United are trying to do.
It could be a message to agents though as well, right? Like, you may think your player's untouchable, so you can ask for X amount, where actually, we don't think that. And then it's maybe like part of the contract negotiations. So that's the only thing that I can try and justify wanting to sell Kobbie Mainoo, because as well, you mentioned like PSR and bringing in pure profit for players. You sell Kobbie Mainoo, try and replace him now. Yeah. How much money is that going to take? Because you're going to have to give out a big contract and you're going to have to give out a big transfer fee.
In that equation.
Like, you're not going to be able to replace him with someone as good as him.
Just on that then, Ruben, can you say that Kobbie Mainoo, you want him to stay? Is he a United player that you want to keep, therefore?
Yeah, well, my players are always my favorites. So I really love my players. I want to keep my players, especially the talented ones. So, like I said, it's a special moment in this club. It's a hard moment, we will see. But of course, I'm really happy with Kobbie. He's improving, and also with the Gardner.
There's absolutely no way Kobbie Mainoo is getting sold. No way at all. Adam makes a very good point. If Manchester United were to sell him, let's say we sold him for 100 million, say. It's probably going to take 80 to replace him with someone half decent, with someone who's probably not going to be as good as him. And plus we're going to have to pay them 250 grand a week or something, some insane number, unless they've got some hidden wonderkid gem who they found in Belarus, who they can sign for 75 grand and pay £10 a week or something like that. There's no. There's no way. What I think this is a negotiation tactic. I've read that Kobbie Mainoo, or at the very least Kobbie Mainoo's agents, want £200,000 a week for him. And that is just far too much. I do not blame Ineos and Sir Jim for balking at that fee, because as good as Kobbie Mainoo is, he's not a £200,000 a week player just yet. He's only been in the team a year and he's had a brilliant year, fair enough. And he could earn, or be worth, shall I say, He could be worth £200,000 per week very, very soon. But to give him it now is not the right message, because in his mind, he'll think he's made it. And they'll be in danger of doing the same thing with Kobbie that they did with Marcus Rashford, because just look how his form nosedived after he was given that mental £300,000 per week contract. So absolutely not. This is a little message to Kobbie and his agents to say, well, we could just sell you. Whether or not they call that bluff, I don't know. But yeah, there's absolutely no way Kobbie Mainoo's leaving Manchester United. And Adam McKola is 100% right. There probably would be riots. The way things have been going with Manchester United of late, with all these cuts and the ticket prices hiking up and all of this, you know, for years they were always complaining about the Glazers, all the fans and things. But, you know, better the devil you know than the devil you don't. And look what's just come along now, Sir Jim, the saviour of Manchester. Aye, all right. Maybe, you know, the night is darkest right before the dawn and all of that. Hopefully. Anyway, Kobbie Mainoo, no, there's just no way that they can sell him. There would be riots. There would be riots. No. He's one of our best players, like actual best players. It's not. I'm not even saying he's one of our most promising youngsters. He's past that now. He is established as one of our best players, untouchable, brilliant. But I think it was maybe 6 months ago, Ineos sort of created a rod for their own back, because they made, well, I don't know if they made the announcement, but it was made known that there was something like 5 unsellable players at Manchester United, which was a silly thing to do, really, especially when you've got contracts coming up and whatnot. And the unsellables were Højlund, Kobbie, Garnacho, and there was 2 others. I can't quite remember who the other 2 were, but no, you shouldn't say things like that, because that just, you know, makes the agents foam at the mouth for even more money for their clients. But no, Kobbie Mainoo is not worth, or he should, at the very least, he shouldn't be given £200,000 per week just yet. I'd say somewhere around the 100 grand mark, I think's fair. I think that's a fair compromise, because he'll want to feel valued. But we won't want to, you know, just throw gold at him, you know. So I would even, to be honest, I would say £100,000 is a little bit too much. I mean, I think he's on about 25k, 30k, which is a lot of money. 30k a week, that's as much as most people make a year, and he wants more than 30k a week. That's insane. But I don't know, I would say 75k. He's probably about right, personally. But, you know, football's crazy town, you know, so. But yeah, Kobbie Mainoo, definitely not going to be sold. He can't even be replaced. I mean, well, he could, but we'd have to pay about 100 odd million to replace him. So I can't see him going. I could see Garnacho being sold quicker than Kobbie Mainoo, because at the very least, Kobbie Mainoo's got the right attitude. Garnacho has been, you know, going down the Marcus Rashford route, but hopefully we've nipped that in the bud with allowing Marcus to leave. Hopefully that sends a message to Garnacho to book his ideas up as well. I think he's on about 150k a week, you know, and I'm wondering if there's a correlation between his form and him receiving that contract. I might need to look into that. But he played well against the Scousers. It'll be interesting to see how he does against the Gooners on Sunday. But anyway, what do you guys think? If you've come this far in this video, you clearly are interested in what I have got to say. And because of that, I am very grateful. And also because of that, I would like to know what you guys think. Can Kobbie Mainoo be sold? If he was sold, how much would they get? Would riots happen if Kobbie Mainoo was sold? And in the extreme off chance that he is sold, who's going to replace him? You tell me. Put your thoughts in the comments and I'll see you in the next one.